Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be learning about an honor the Confucius Institute at Troy has earned recently, and my guest today, Director Dr. Iris Zhu. Iris, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
And as I mentioned, a big honor for the Confucius Institute here at Troy. We're going to learn more about what the Institute is, but tell us about the honor that the Institute won.
Yeah, it is really a big honor for Troy University because in the United States, there are over 80 Confucius Institute in the United States. So we are top 6 because we have 6 Confucius Institute awarded this time, and we are so proud of to have award at Troy University.
One of the top 6 in the United States. So that's and actually obviously a good honor. But why did Troy win this award?
Because all of us have been recognized by the Confucius Institute as the world class because we did tremendous work, such as we visit at least 21 school boards and schools in Alabama to promote Chinese language and to promote Chinese culture with our local people to understand the culture, the knowledge of Chinese culture. Because we have some businessmen, they really want to know how to work with Chinese people and how to work with Chinese people in Alabama or in China. So that's a kind of we are doing to help local people to understand the knowledge of culture. And for example, last year, these 4 years, we opened a workshop for our local business. At least we sponsored or organized 58 workshops for our local people to understand the cultures. And also we organized the China trip, like kind of study abroad, to bring our local people to go to China to get a first-hand experience to understand the Chinese culture and the Chinese language. So, and when we came back, and we got amazing feedback because they really appreciate what we have done for our local communities and schools. And we brought adoption people, and because they adopted Chinese kids, and they really want to know their home
the home territory where they came from.
That's
so
right.
Understood.
They really appreciate this kind of support. So, and also we had Chinese language teacher training program here, and
that's a federal grant program.
Yes, we are so lucky, and that's the only one site from federal government in Alabama. So, and Troy got $300,000 to help local Chinese language teachers to how to teach Chinese in our local schools. And also we provide Chinese language learning on summer camp for our middle school students. And this is amazing.
So starting
program.
them early. So
Right.
Young American children are starting to get the chance to learn more about Chinese culture.
Right.
And that obviously, as you mentioned, is the goal of the Confucius Institute is to share this knowledge with Americans. And why is it so important for Americans to get an understanding of Chinese culture?
Because of globalized now, and and not only state the small world. We should know the world, what they are doing, what our neighbors doing, what kind of they're thinking. So this kind of program help our state to understand other people's culture, because it's very easy to work with them because of globalization. And so that's why we encourage our little kids to understand the language and the culture as early as possible.
And you start early, it's easier to learn.
That's
obviously.
right.
Because obviously if I tried to learn Chinese, it's going to be a little bit harder than someone who's a little bit younger to do it, right?
That's right. And the earlier the better. So that's why. And the government of our state government really like our little kids to learn language as early as possible, because that's for our nation's security, and that's really good for our state. Yeah.
And building the relationships between both countries.
Both countries.
Well,
yeah.
obviously, it sounds like things are going well at Confucius Institute, winning a big award and keeping up the good work and teaching the state of Alabama and the nation about China. Well, I want to thank you for joining me here today.
Thank you.
And keep up the good work.
Thank you. And I really appreciate our local people to help, to support, and hope everybody to continue support us.
Well, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much.